everyone. Straydog Billy, aka Straydog Billy, here again today with my daughter Erin doing song number 1587. In 1587 days in a row. We started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and here we are 1587 days later exactly doing another one. We're going to keep on doing one song every day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed, no longer euthanized in the kill shelters across our country, because when they run out of space, there is nothing else they can do. We understand that it's a terrible tragedy. They have to start killing, euthanizing the poor dogs and cats who have been there in the shelter the longest to make room for incoming rescues. It's just a terrible tragedy, and it's got to stop. And spay and neuter is the only way. Control of conception in the dog and cat world is the only way we're going to end this horrible killing problem. Good morning, Erin.
Hey,
anyway, today we're going to do an original song. This is kind of like the Despacito song. Use the same chords, and here it is. It's called I Still Miss You. So here we go. 3, 4. I still miss you, want to see you, want to be with you once again. I remember our time together. We thought it would never end. Then you went away, said you could not stay, leaving me to live alone. Todavía te extraño, quiero verte, quiero estar contigo otra vez. Yo me acuerdo de tiempo juntos, pensamos que nunca terminaría. Tú te fuiste, no pudiste quedarte, dejándome a mí a vivir solo. please everybody, spay and neuter your dogs and cats. We've got to get control of conception in the dog and cat world, and that's the only way you can do it, is to spay and neuter. And we've got to get a hold of that. We've got to get control of conception in the dog and cat world to stop the horrible killing that's going on. Just last year in 2023, a little less than 2,000 a day. We're going to round it off to 2,000 a day to make the figures easy. 2,000 a day were killed. That's 730,000 just last year were killed in the shelters across our country, because when they run out of space, there is nothing else they can do. We understand their horrible predicament that they're in, and there's nothing else they can do. They have to start euthanizing, killing the poor dogs and cats who have been there the longest to make room for incoming rescues, because we're allowing too many conceptions to occur. And it's just a terrible tragedy that this is going on in the dog and cat world, and it can be stopped if we can get everybody on board to spay and neuter. So please, spay and neuter your pets. Now, back in 2011, it was 7,000 per day. Now, last year was 2,000 a day, a little less than 2,000 a day. It was 7,000 a day in 2011. Back in 1970, 41,000 dogs and cats were killed, euthanized every single day on the average. 41,000 per day, 15 million that year. And if you Google this, you'll find some figures that are even higher. So it's there's two sets of figures on there for 1970. But anyway, in any case, it can be stopped. There doesn't have to be any killing of extras, because there won't be any extras if we get control of conception in the dog and cat world. The only way it's going to stop, is to get control of conception. That's done through spay and neuter. So please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets. Check out Straydog.org, no-kill dog shelter that Aaron's mom and I started back 30 years ago now, in 1994. We just couldn't stand the killing that was going on then. Back then, it was 3 million, over 3.5 million about every single year in 1994 were being killed in the shelters across our country. And so we started a shelter. Well, we started the shelter because some dogs, a whole pack of dogs were running down the street in front of our house, and Pat finally went out, and because, that's right, that was with Angel, one of the first rescues that she did, even though we'd had rescues before that also. But anyway, Angel couldn't go any longer, and she left the pack of stray dogs that were running down the street, and she just keeled over, and so Pat got her and helped her out. And we took care of her and took her to the vet and so forth.
Was she a puppy then? A black lab?
No, she was already a grown black lab. She was a black lab, yeah. And you can see pictures of her on the internet also.
You wrote a song about her.
Yeah, Angel, yeah. Anyway, so the only way to stop this horrible killing, which we realized back then. And we started the shelter, though, because Pat wanted to save as many as she could. And it grew from 11 dogs when we moved onto the property where Straydog is right now. We only had 11 dogs then, and it grew quickly to 24 dogs when the first article came out about us in the Dallas Morning News. And that was in 97. And then in 98, we got our 501c3 tax-exempt status, and we became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 97. Anyway, and through the years now, Pat unfortunately passed on back in 2003, almost, actually more than 21 years ago now.
It was
Terrible
65 dogs then when I came to help.
Yeah, we had 65 dogs then, and she was just out. She suffered a brain aneurysm while she was out tending to the dogs one day at the shelter. By that time, she had about 3 or 4 employees helping us out. And it was just a terrible tragedy that this went on, but we carried on. We just kept going. And we're now led by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years. And so she's doing a tremendous job at the shelter and taking care of all the animals.
Oh, the videos! You should watch the videos.
Yeah,
Tell
there's
them about
videos on the website that you can check out, and there's several of them. And so what we've got to do though, and there's no other way but to stop conception in the dog and cat world. We're only talking about the dog and cat world, no other species. Stop conception in the dog and cat world, and that is done through spay and neuter. So please, spay and neuter your pets, adopt from an animal shelter, make a donation to Straydog if you could, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another song from Straydog Billy and Aaron.